hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the little other day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, first of all, I want to say that people were calling me and asking me, honey, about this judge and this police officer and President Obama and Diana Ross. First of all, I want to say that as for Diana Ross, I do not know if Diana Ross is related to Judge Eleanor Louise Ross. Now, she's a judge in Atlanta, and I'll tell you what's going on with her. And as for President Obama, I don't know what they're going to do about this situation or what President Obama going to do about this, but it's being reported, y'all, that the married female judge, y'all, who has been reprimanded, y'all, for carrying on a torrid affair with a top cop in her chambers has been revealed to be, y'all, a Barack Obama appointee, y'all, who tossed now pardoned reality stars Todd and Julie Christie in prison. And I'm going to tell you something about that, what people are speculating. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the U.S. District Judge, Miss Eleanor Ross, honey, of Atlanta was revealed, honey, to be the unnamed jury slammed for having sex in her chambers during business hours with a married police commander in a steamy tryst so loud they said that they rattled law clerks, according to a damning report, honey, by the Special Judicial Conduct Committee per Bloomberg. Now, they're saying that their naughty debauchery, honey, made the chamber's workplace extremely uncomfortable and troubling for the clerks, according to the report, which was an affirmation of a February misconduct finding by the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit Judicial Council per Bloomberg. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the sex play carried on.
Do that to you said a federal judge?
Yeah, honey. It's all in all. They're saying
you don't do that in that kind of court. You do that stuff in family court with the family court judge. Hey, y'all, I'm sorry to all my friends, but I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just playing.
But Ricky, they said the sex play carried on from 2023 to 2025, and according to the reprimand made, they said the judge vulnerable to blackmail since her husband, Brian, is a former county clerk, Clayton County prosecutor and current Georgia State Court judge, was aware of the betrayal.
That's impropriety, ain't it?
I don't know. It's something, honey. We need a lawyer for that. But they said, honey, Ms. Ross referred to her husband, who sat supported by her at her 2014 appointment hearing, as her rock and source of inspiration, per Daily Mail. Now, they said the report, which did not name Ross, concluded that the judge's affair with the police officer, identified, as a Deputy Chief Kelly Collier, created a conflict of interest situation, and also that she made false statements to the investigators. But the whole tea is this: a lot of people say that can't be true, because first of all, a female judge would never do nothing like that, especially if her husband is a judge, and not play with a cop on it, somebody that's of a less subordinate or what have you. But they're saying,
docket is full.
Yeah, but they're saying, honey, that but they
docket
said,
ain't the only thing full.
But they say before being appointed by President Obama in 2014, Ross served as a prosecutor in Atlanta, and she was the judge. This is where the tea come in. People saying they think this is a setup. The Christmas, y'all, their 2022 trial, when the reality stars were found guilty of charges including federal banking fraud, tax evasion, and wire fraud. They say Miss Ross, honey, the judge, Eleanor Ross, sentenced the Todd, honey, to 12 years. Todd at least to 12 years in prison, and his wife Julie to 7. And then they said President Donald Trump has since pardoned the couple. So people saying that might be a setup. They say that woman, no way a beautiful woman of African descent would have sex with a cop in her chambers. They both being married. They said that got to be a setup. And then since President Obama did appoint her,
I don't think it's a setup. I think she's a person that made a terrible life choice.
Yeah, but Trump does. He is on a revenge.
He sure is, honey.
What it got to do with Trump?
Well, he the one who pardoned the Chrisleys.
But what I'm saying, he pardoned them. She was their judge at the time they got sentenced.
So they might be like, hey, she's the one, get her.
Exactly.
I don't know. I believe. But you know what?
She had sex in her chamber.
It
don't matter who she prosecuted.
I can't believe
how you going to have sex in your chamber?
I mean, I'm not saying she didn't do anything wrong.
She fine. I'm finna file me a habeas corpus, whatever they call it.
Habeas corpus.
I'm about to file one because she fine.
Oh, no.
I can't see her.
Let me look her up.
Apparently she did it.
Well, I don't know. I can't believe it. And the people saying that they heard the noise. The court clerks, honey, said they heard the noise, and they both were mad. The cop is
none
married,
of my motions.
I done
filed all them damn motions trying to get her attention. She ain't responded to none of my motions.
She responded to his motions.
My Lord. I'm sorry, honey. That's just hard for me to believe. Not no intelligent, educated woman like that, a judge, honey, having sex with a cop, a police officer.
I never wrote the Court of Civil Appeals.
I think they made that. I can't believe that though. But anyway, moving on.
I'm appealing. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah. In other celebrity news, y'all, social media is buzzing y'all about hip hop's biggest superstar and rapper Jay-Z. It's all in all, but they say Jay-Z may be going through a damn midlife crisis. They say, well, first of all, honey, with this new hairstyle and what have you. Now they're saying his new afro, honey, he made that appearance, and well, some people said it was a wig, and we talked about that. But they're saying that the child had been so loud, honey, about the hairstyle that his hairstylist spoke up. But they say Jay-Z, listen to this. They say Jay-Z is going to be 57 in December. They say most senior citizens have gray hair by that age. They said the lack of a single gray hair, baby, on Jay-Z's head filled with the speculation that he is definitely wearing a wig. Now, DJ academics compared Jay-Z's old hairline to his new hairline and found a discrepancy. They're saying the fans noticed that Jay-Z has obtained a new hairline, and they say people are definitely talking about it. They say fans say that Jay-Z dyed his roots black, but the rest of his hair is not his natural color or texture. Now, this is maybe where the girls get technical. The one person wrote y'all that his natural hair looks like it's a color 1B, and they said the lace front was a 1. They say 2 different tones of hair and texture. Now, they said the locks was a wig, unfortunately, or he's wearing one now. And they're saying these 2 hairs are not the same. And one person wrote, how your hair texture shift from a 4A to a 4C, honey, in 1 week. And they say even a third person.
Just for men. Hell,
but, honey, I believe, I'm sure that looked like one of Beyonce's wigs that she wore in that movie, honey.
You better stop.
Honey, so I'm just sorry, hey, you know, and if they match your hairline, honey, it ain't real, honey. Now, if they said it did, y'all know what time it is, honey. Sha-la-la, damn it. Yes, sir, baby, honey. I know that's
sha-la-la.
Now, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is teriyaki. On the high end, you say teriyaki, and on the low end, just say beautiful dark brown. That's your color for today. Sha-la-la.
Teriyaki.
What is that, bro? What the nail lady say, bro?
Teriyaki. You want teriyaki? I make look good for you. You want teriyaki? You want your nail did? Oh, what's your color? Sha-la-la. Don't worry, I make look good for you. Teriyaki. You want teriyaki on your right? Sha-la-la-la-la. Teriyaki.
Girl!